1492, a year etched in our minds. Christopher Columbus sails west. He seeks a new route to the east. He finds something else entirely. A new world, or so the story goes. Columbus's voyage changed everything. It redrew maps, it shifted power, it sparked centuries of exploration and conquest. But what if we've been telling the wrong story? What if Columbus wasn't the first? What if others reached these shores long before him? The truth, hidden for centuries, is finally coming to light. The Americas, we are discovering, have a far richer, more complex past than we ever imagined. A past that challenges everything we thought we knew about history. The Americas in 1492 were not empty. They were not waiting to be discovered. They were teeming with life, with culture, with history. From the icy Arctic to the tip of South America, diverse civilizations thrived. They built cities, farmed the land, and created art. They waged war and made peace. They lived, loved, and died. These were not primitive societies. They were complex and sophisticated, with their own unique technologies, beliefs, and social structures. To call Columbus their discoverer is a fallacy, a distortion of history. The truth is, the Americas were already home to millions of people who had been living there for thousands of years, people whose stories deserved to be told. Deep in the jungles of Central America, a civilization flourished, the Maya. Master architects, skilled mathematicians, keen astronomers. They left behind a legacy that still astounds us. Their cities, like Tikal and Palenque, were marvels of engineering. Pyramids soared skyward. Elaborate palaces housed rulers and priests. Intricate carvings told stories of gods and kings. The Maya developed a sophisticated writing system. They created a complex calendar. They tracked the stars and planets with astonishing accuracy. Their achievements rivaled those of any civilization in the world, yet by the time Columbus arrived, the Maya civilization had already declined. Their cities lay abandoned, reclaimed by the jungle, but their legacy lived on, a testament to their ingenuity and resilience. Far to the south, in the Andes Mountains, another empire rose to prominence, the Inca. Masters of stonework, they built cities that clung to the sides of mountains. Machu Picchu, their lost city in the clouds, is a testament to their skill. The Inca Empire stretched for thousands of miles, connected by a vast network of roads. They had a complex social structure, a sophisticated system of agriculture, and a rich spiritual life. Meanwhile, in present-day Mexico, the Aztecs forged a powerful empire. Their capital, Tenochtitlan, was a magnificent city built on an island in a lake. It rivaled the great cities of Europe in size and splendor. The Aztecs were fierce warriors and skilled traders. They ruled over a vast empire, demanding tribute from conquered peoples. Their civilization, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on Mesoamerica. Section 5. Whispers on the wind of pre-Columbian explorers. Could others have reached the Americas before Columbus? Legends and tantalizing clues suggest it's possible. Some point to ancient Chinese writings, hinting at voyages across the Pacific. Others cite similarities in ancient artifacts, found on opposite sides of the Atlantic. Could these be evidence of contact between the Old World and the New? The possibility of African explorers reaching South America has also been proposed. Ocean currents and ancient sailing techniques make such a journey plausible. While evidence remains inconclusive, the possibility of pre-Columbian contact is too intriguing to dismiss. The ocean, once a barrier, might have been a bridge, connecting distant cultures in ways we are only beginning to understand. Section 6, Across the Bering Strait, the First Americans. The story of humans in the Americas begins long before Columbus, before the Maya, even before the great empires of the Inca and Aztec. It begins during the last ice age, over 15,000 years ago. At that time, a land bridge connected Asia and North America. Across this bridge, known as Beringia, came the first Americans. They were hunter-gatherers following game across the frozen landscape. These intrepid explorers gradually moved south, spreading throughout the Americas. They adapted to diverse environments, from the Arctic tundra to the Amazon rainforest. Over thousands of years, they developed distinct cultures, languages, and ways of life. They were the ancestors of the many Native American tribes that populated the Americas long before Columbus set sail. Section 7. Unraveling the mystery, archaeological clues. Archaeologists are constantly unearthing new evidence that challenges our understanding of the past. Each discovery adds a piece to the puzzle, revealing a more complete picture of pre-Columbian America. Ancient tools, pottery shards, and the remains of dwellings tell stories of daily life. Rock paintings and carvings offer glimpses into their beliefs and rituals. DNA analysis is also providing valuable insights. By comparing the DNA of ancient Americans to populations around the world, scientists can trace migration patterns and establish connections between distant cultures. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. The history of the Americas before Columbus is a vast and complex tapestry waiting to be fully unraveled. Section 8. Legends of the North, the Vikings. For centuries, tales have been told of Viking explorers venturing far from their Scandinavian homelands. These stories have captivated imaginations and inspired countless legends. These fierce warriors, skilled sailors, and intrepid explorers left their mark on much of Europe and beyond. Their influence can still be seen in various cultures and regions today. Legends speak of Leif Erikson, a Viking chieftain who, around the year 1000, sailed west from Greenland. His journey was fraught with challenges, but his determination led him to new lands. He landed on a land he called Vinland, a land of lush forests and abundant grapes. This new territory was unlike anything the Vikings had seen before. Could Vinland be part of North America? This question intrigued historians and adventurers alike for centuries. For centuries, the story of Leif Erikson was dismissed as myth. Many believed it was just another Viking saga, exaggerated over time. But in the 20th century, archaeologists made a startling discovery that would change our understanding of history. Their findings brought new light to the old tales. On the northern tip of Newfoundland, Canada, they unearthed the remains of a Viking settlement. This discovery was groundbreaking and provided concrete evidence of Viking presence in North America. L'Anse aux Meadows, as it came to be known, provided irrefutable proof that Vikings had indeed reached North America centuries before Columbus. This site has since become a symbol of Viking exploration and their far-reaching influence. Section 9. L'Anse aux Meadows, Evidence in the Earth. The discovery of L'Anse aux Meadows sent shockwaves through the historical community. Here, preserved in the earth, was undeniable evidence of a Viking presence in North America. The remains of 8 wooden buildings were unearthed, including dwellings, workshops, and a large iron smithy. Artifacts such as tools, weapons, and everyday objects confirmed the Norse origin of the settlement. Radiocarbon dating placed the age of the site at around 1000 AD, coinciding with the sagas of Leif Erikson. It seemed the legends were true. Vikings had indeed reached North America 500 years before Columbus. The discovery of L'Anse aux Meadows forced a rewriting of history books. It proved that Columbus was not the first European to set foot in the New World. The Vikings, it seemed, had beaten him to it by centuries. Section 10. Rewriting History, the True Discoverers. So who were the true discoverers of America? The answer is complex and multifaceted, involving many different peoples and cultures over thousands of years. It depends on how we define discovery. Was it the first humans to cross the Bering Land Bridge over 15,000 years ago who ventured into an unknown world, braving harsh climates and treacherous terrains? Or was it the Vikings who established a short-lived settlement at L'Anse aux Meadows around the year 1000 AD, leaving behind traces of their presence in the form of artifacts and ruins? Or perhaps it was the many indigenous peoples who'd been living in the Americas for millennia, shaping the land, creating vibrant cultures, and developing complex societies long before any European set foot on these shores. The truth is, there was no single discovery of America. The history of this land is a mosaic of countless discoveries, each contributing to the rich tapestry of its past. The history of this land is a tapestry woven from many threads, each representing a different group of people, a different journey, a different story. Each thread adds its own unique color and texture to the overall picture. To acknowledge the Vikings' presence in North America does not diminish the achievements of other explorers or the rich histories of the indigenous peoples. It simply adds another layer to the rich and complex history of this continent, reminding us that history is not a single story, but a collection of many stories, each worth telling and remembering. Section 11. A new perspective on the past. The realization that Columbus was not the first to reach the Americas has had a profound impact on our understanding of history. This revelation has opened up new avenues of research and inquiry, prompting historians to dig deeper into the past. It has challenged Eurocentric narratives and forced us to reconsider the traditional timeline of exploration. By doing so, it has also highlighted the contributions of other explorers and civilizations that have often been overlooked. More importantly, it has given a voice to those who were here before, the indigenous peoples who called this land home for thousands of years. Their rich cultures and histories are now being acknowledged and celebrated. Their stories, too often marginalized or ignored, are finally being heard. This shift in perspective is not just about correcting the historical record, but also about honoring the legacy and wisdom of these communities. The study of pre-Columbian America is an ongoing journey of discovery. Each new finding adds another piece to the complex puzzle of our shared past. As new evidence comes to light, we gain a deeper appreciation for the richness and diversity of human history. These discoveries help us understand the intricate web of interactions and exchanges that shaped the ancient world. The Americas were never a blank slate, waiting to be discovered. They were vibrant, thriving lands with their own unique stories and civilizations. They were, and continue to be, a land of many stories, a testament to the resilience, ingenuity, and creativity of the human spirit. By embracing this new perspective, we enrich our understanding of the past and build a more inclusive future.